Hey guys, Naisha here, just an Atlas girl, and I just came back from seeing the 40th anniversary of Transformers, the animated series, not the movie this year. This year they decided to actually play just the animated series, just the first 4 episodes, which I thought was pretty cool. I do have a lot of good thoughts about it, and we're going to do a quick review. So I'm going to head back and we'll talk about it. So yeah, I'm not sure how upset people were when they announced this year that instead of Transformers the movie, again, we are given the episodes of the 1984 TV series. And I get it. At first I thought the same thing too, but I'm glad that it went well. I immensely enjoyed it. And for the experience, it was so sweet. And as an admirer of animation and voice acting, it's more than I asked for. So yeah, in the beginning, you're thrown with a lot of commercials. I mean, you have Transformers and G.I. Joe, you have Transformers 1 trailer, you have even Transformers with Beyblade. And the thing was, when they were saying, back in the day, it's like, hey kids, buy these toys. But you saw a little bit of family, but majority of the time, all I was seeing was, hey, adults, go to this store. Because, let's face it, we're a fan of the show, we collect these things, we love them. It's our childhood, we grew up to this. So, but yeah, it was just a plethora of Transformer items that they were throwing at us. And then we finally got into the show, and what was so awesome was that thanks to all the people that put all this together, we got a table read of the very first episode. And I mean, it's like, not old versus new per se, but it's the old generation with the new generation combined. You have the original voice actors, you have Peter Cullen, you have Frank Welker, you have Greg Berger, you have Paul Eading, he was the voice of Perceptor from the movie. And then you have Frank Todaro, who is the voice of Starscream in the Netflix series. He did the G1 version, which was which was not bad, to be honest with you.
Starscream! I'm just saying goodbye.
He did a good job. And then there was another dude. His name was Arif Kenshin. If I mispronounced the name, forgive me. He did the voice of Jazz, and it blew my mind because it's like almost hearing Scatman Carruthers.
Proud. Trailbreaker. Wheeljack. Ironhide.
So yeah, and like I said, that I was just in awe of all of these guys. And the only thing was, it was just the first episode, and what was cute was after the first episode you got to watch some bloopers of these guys making each other laugh. And what was so nice about it was that, like, way before COVID and all that stuff, this is what these guys did, as they explained in the video. They were all together in one big room. That's how it was back in the day, before these isolated booths, before doing this at home. All the voice actors, whether it was Ninjago, whether anything that you could think of, all of these guys, well, with the exception of anime, when it came to Western animation, they were all together in one room, and they fed off of each other like one of those old-time radio shows. And to me, this was awesome. It was everything, man. And so, also at the end of everything, after you watch all 4 episodes, you got to see in memory of the voice actors that we lost from this series. Unfortunately, they did not add Jack Angel, who was the voice of Astro Train, but I guess because his character was later on in the show. But, he's still part of the Transformers family and universe. But, it is what it is. And also, there were still a couple of voice actors that are still alive. You have Corey Burton. He was the voice of Spike and Shockwave. But, of course, he probably... And we also had the narrator for Transformers. But I guess because of scheduling and all that stuff, they just couldn't make it. And it happens. And so, but overall, I enjoyed this immensely. As a fan of the TV show, as an admirer of animation and voice acting, to me, it felt right. And I still wish to this day that they would work on the extended version of Transformers the movie. And I know there are a lot of people that hate that concept and hate the idea, but I still feel that we can do it. I still believe it would be so awesome because we have the technology. We have the ability to animate that extended part. And I know they can dub it down to make it look like the traditional animated show. And who knows, maybe they can get animators to actually do the traditional, because it's not a lot of scenes that they would have to animate. And if they go back to cell shading just for that, that would truly be an honor. And but yeah, if you went and saw this event, tell me your thoughts. Did you love it? Did you hate it? You know, let me know. I love to hear from you guys. You guys are amazing. Every time I read the comments, you guys, you know, hey, there's good, there's bad, but either way, I respect you all because you are all amazing. And I thank you so much for, you know, watching my videos and viewing my channel and all that stuff. You guys, you are all amazing. And until then, this is Naisha, and I'm just an average girl. Stay tuned.